Hey, what's happening, everyone? I just wanted to jump on Facebook Live tonight, and I wanted to try and bring something of value to you guys that you guys can get and appreciate. So, just as people are kind of jumping on here, I'm just going to kind of talk about real quick what I'm going to talk about here on the lives. And is what I want to talk about is 3 tips on how to improve your social media. So, that could be your Facebook, that could be your Instagram, that could be your Twitter, and these tips are tips that could help you improve your posting so that you can get more engagement, you can get more comments, more follows. So I want to give you these 3 tips, and I hope you guys can use these tips to improve your social media. Hey, Natalie, how's it going? So I just want to give you guys these 3 tips so you guys can take them and improve your social media. Because I know so many of you, I know a ton of you that follow me, that we're friends with, we went to high school, whatever. A lot of you have businesses, and a lot of you are doing different things with social media. So as you're doing these things with social media, I want to give you 3 tips that will help you get more engagement on those posts, generate more leads, and just create better posts. So is what I want to do is start off with the first number 1 tip, which is consistent posting and content. So a lot of people, a lot of your followers on social media, Instagram, Facebook, if you're using it for business and things where you have followers, if it's just personal, this is a little different. This is more of like the business, you're trying to get leads or communicate with people, that have followers. So is being consistent and posting content that is valuable. So every day, or I would even say even just 2 or 3 times a week. So 2 to 3 times a week you get on and you post a valuable content. I'm going to use an example of selling essential oils. My wife loves essential oils. She teaches about them all the time. And so being consistent with that, one way that she can be consistent with that is, or anyone can be consistent with that, is to post every day around the same time every day so that your followers get in the habit of you posting at that time. They know at 2 o'clock p.m. there's going to be a post from you. And that could be an inspirational quote. That could be knowledge about whatever you're talking about, for example, oils, whatever it may be. You want to give something that's consistent to them every single day, or just 2 or 3 times a week, that they know on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they're going to see a post from you of something of value, like this oil does this, or this oil does this. So be consistent. That's the number 1 tip. It's something super simple. There's plenty of softwares out there like Hootsuite. There's some other ones that will schedule it for you to post. You can actually create the posts ahead of time and just schedule them to post later into the future whenever you have it. So it's an easy thing to sit down on a weekly basis and plan that out. If you don't want to use one of those, you can just use just your regular time. Like you can write it down and just know what time you post every single day. That's what I've done in the past. I just know at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever, I'm posting, and just try to be consistent with that. Posting Instagram, you're good to post 1 to 2 times a day. I think most people, if you get more than that, people don't like that. So 1 to 2 times a day on Instagram is good. Facebook, probably about once a day. People don't like their feeds being clogged up too much. When it comes to Twitter, you can post 6, 7, 8 times a day. Twitter is one of those ones where you can just post. So when it comes to Twitter, you can kind of do that as you feel. So I'm kind of talking mainly about Facebook and Instagram. So tip number 2, valuable content and posts. So when you post when you do these consistent posts, make it valuable. There's just so much junk and stuff out there that people just scroll through their feed and they'll block people. They don't want to see that you're just complaining about life every day and do this. Bring value to people. People want to learn. People want to engage. And there's a lot of things that people want to do on social media. That's why we have social media. And so doing that and bringing value to them, they'll become more loyal followers and they'll want to look at your stuff. They'll want to pay attention to what you're doing. So if you put, like with essential oils, today's oil is, I don't even know what they're called. We'll just say citrus. And the benefits of citrus are X, Y, Z. It's good for your smells in your home. It's good for health and getting things clean. So you'd post something about that was valuable to your listeners or watchers or people that follow you, they can see something valuable. So they can scroll through the feed, they'll stop, they'll look at it, and they'll be like, oh, that's something of value. And then they'll be sure to watch when you post other things. So make sure you're creating valuable posts. Maybe it's valuable, whatever you're doing, make it valuable. So just something super simple. Make it of some sort of value. Now, it's okay to do funny stuff. And like I was saying to Twitter, feel free to do what you want with posts. Bring value on Twitter, but also feel free to throw in some funny things or different things like that. Like that's okay. When it comes to Instagram, if you're posting twice a day, you could do one of value, one inspirational, or something like that. Something that changes it up. When it comes to Facebook, once a day, try to bring value to your followers. Tip number 3, final tip, engaging posts. So something that your followers can get engaged with. So you could say something with like, oil of the day is citrus. This is why it's valuable. Essentially, this is why it's valuable. And why do you like citrus? Or how do you think you could use citrus? Questions that can get comments, or you could even just say something as simple as, like this post and share this post if you got value from it. Something like that to where your audience will want to engage with it, that they'll want to post and share. Like I said, if you're creating consistent content, you're posting valuable content, then you should have every right to ask for them to engage in the post, to either comment, to share, to like, whatever you're looking for. You have that right if you provide value to them. So, consistent posting, valuable content, and then create it so it's an engaging post. So make it so people want to comment. Citrus oil, this is why it's beneficial. How do you think you'd use it in your home? Or would you use it, citrus oil? Like, even if it's not like you love citrus oil, but maybe people don't. Like, what are your thoughts on citrus oil? Like, create engaging questions that people can interact with. And the more you do that, the more you'll see people engage with your posts, and you'll get loyal followers that want to follow you. So those are just 3 simple, quick little tips. I didn't want to take too much time tonight on Facebook Live, but I thank everyone for tuning in and being amazing Phoenix entrepreneurs. Keep rising from the ashes, guys, and conquering the day. Just remember those 3 tips. I'll run over them one more time. Consistent posting and content. Valuable posts, so something that's valuable. And then also engaging posts. So think of those things as you're creating your social media posts over the next week, what you can do and how you can increase those 3 things to increase your social media presence and gain more followers and more engaged followers, which is what we're all looking for. So I appreciate everyone who tuned in tonight. Thanks for on the different social, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook Lives. So everyone, thank you, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Have a great night, everyone.